It's like a propaganda effect.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which.
Propaganda?
Propaganda. Hey everybody, welcome to Elder Dragon Social Club with Olivia. Lovely to have you here.
Yay, thanks for having me.
Last episode, people were annoyed that we didn't play the Teamer deck, which is dragons with dragons and cards that care about dragons and dragons and dragons. And so we thought, fine, if you like dragons so much, you're going to sit here and smoke this whole pack of dragons.
So you're sick of it.
Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm here with Kathleen and Serge and Olivia, and we all have dragons. Let's go, Kathleen. Who's your dragon?
Oh, well, my dragon is the one that we didn't get to see last month. It's Ureni of the Unwritten, which is the Teamer dragon, which is a 4 and Teamer for a 7/7. So that's pretty reasonable on rate. Flying trample, standard dragon business, I guess. Whenever Ureni enters or attacks, look at the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a dragon creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Or in random order, I guess, not any order.
What?
That's so many dragons.
That's
Very many dragons.
8 cards?
It's got Cascade for dragons. Or attacks. It's got Cascade on attack for dragons.
Good lord.
I've seen these Surge faces just on our show just recently. It's like,
Yep.
This seems fine.
Just like,
Yeah.
has Serge ever read a magic card in his life? Find out next time. Huh? Have you read Command Tower? Any color?
Serge, I look forward to surprising and delighting you all game.
Oh, thank you. I'm also playing a dragon. I've brought Vrondis, Rage of Ancients. This 5-mana 5/4 dragon barbarian has Enrage. Whenever it's dealt damage, you may create a 5/4 red and green dragon spirit creature token with, whenever this creature deals damage, sacrifice it. But wait, there's more. Whenever you roll a die, 1 or more die, deal 1 damage to Vrondis. So I make dragons, I kill dragons, I live, I die, I live again. You know, that whole thing.
You know what's wild is that those are spirits and dragons, and they do not fly.
No fly?
Surge has never read a magic card in his life.
I just would have assumed dragons flew.
Right?
That's just a worm then, Graham.
You know, I'm not going to get into the taxonomy. I have Furcrag, Cunning Instigator,
These names, man.
as witnessed. 3 blue-red for a 3/3 with flying and haste. Whenever 1 or more dragons you control attack an opponent, goad target creature that player controls. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, if that creature had to attack this combat, you put a +1/+1 counter on Furcrag and draw a card.
Okay.
I'll just read it if that happens.
I stopped being able to listen to what was going on halfway through that card.
I want y'all to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
So we were all given dragon options, and I had a very specific one I had to pick, which is Prosh Skyraider of Care. This is the very first precon I ever purchased. This was my very first commander deck. And then it's the actual precon, so I don't have to get asked, are you running Food Chain? I'm not. It's not in there. So yeah, I have my favorite friend, Proshy Prosh.
What is
It's my very first commander.
What does Prosh do?
Prosh does enter with 3 and Jund. He's a 5/5 dragon that flies.
What?
Thank goodness. When Prosh gets cast, I will put X01 red kobold creature tokens named kobolds of Care Keep onto the battlefield. X is the amount of mana spent to cast Prosh. I can sacrifice a creature and Prosh gets +1/+0 until end of turn.
You got like aristocrat dragon shenanigan sort of thing.
Eat thing, get strong.
Yeah.
That dragon's going to eat so many kobolds.
We're eating good over there.
Yeah.
And then I beat everybody with numbers, so I'm going to go first.
You did become best at numbers.
For a brief moment in time. Wow.
Me when I see magic cards.
Magic. I'm going to play Fair Magic and play Colony Garden.
Oh, you
which
get a
enters
plant.
tapped, and I get plant.
I'll go looking for a plant while Kathleen goes.
All right. Hey, I got so distracted I didn't I threw back my opening 7 like twice because I didn't get land in either of them, and I forgot to take an opening 7 before
Love
we
that.
started
Yeah,
the game.
We
team
love
1,
this.
I'm going to draw 8 cards. Or
But no, this is fine because it's got lands and spells in it.
let's go.
Great. Don't forget to draw for turn, though.
I will not. Oh, I know what this card does. All right.
Me when I read a magic card.
Yep.
Huh?
This does something.
I am also going to play Fair Magic, and I'm going to play a Frontier Bouviac. I know how to say the word. I know how to say the word Bouviac.
That was
This
Marge
is-
Simpson's maiden name, I think.
Frontier Bouviate.
Yeah. Nice.
And one of the Duel of the Fates cards.
I'm
Which?
Frontier Bivouac.
Oh.
I have an entire deck of them with every single motif in that song.
Nice.
Forrest, go.
Great.
Yeah.
And that's as much as you can sing because that company is noticeable. Notably litigious. Yeah, we're good there. Yeah.
Mountain Go.
Ooh, I love that band.
That's a secret layer.
I don't have that one.
I hate that I know that. Command Tower. And now I can do anything like play Steve. Or a
Steve,
Tri-Builder.
let's go.
Oh, pass the turn. Actually, hold on. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm going to attack Surge with my 0/1 plant to send a message.
Okay, I was just thinking, I was like, you could have attacked with
Yeah.
your plant.
Yeah.
did.
I'll remember this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know you will. You have a good remembery.
It's such good memory. I'm like an elephant.
Or like reading when a cafe is open.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hold on.
I'm going to copy Olivia again. I'm going
Yeah.
to play a Command Tower and say go.
That doesn't enter tapped.
Does not.
Doesn't.
No.
I don't have anything to do on turn 2 either, though.
All right.
Draw for the turn. I'm going to ramp
What? How dare?
Montagna into a Gruel Signet. I pass.
I guess it's an arms race now. It's time for more 2-mana rocks.
Are you going to cast an arm?
No, it's just a talisman of creativity.
I'm not funny. I don't know why I said that.
Go ahead.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my God, my best friend. This was the card that sold me on this because I'm like, this is so good.
Basic Swamp?
Oh,
The thing I'm going to use the basic swamp to cast, along with Command Tower and Colony Garden. Ophiomancer.
Oh, yeah, classic.
love Ophiomancer.
All right.
Prosh is a very special precon for me. There are notably only a new printing of
Yeah,
this Death Touch Snake.
There was no token for that when it first came out, right? Yeah.
Collection Black.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your flow with the basic Swamp.
No, that was it.
I have to say though, for this Prosh deck, which I do not have the same nostalgic attachment to it that you do, but so far the 2 cards you've cast are absolute bangers of magic though, right?
It was a good learning experience for me.
In the absence of a black snake, can I interest you in a green snake?
I suppose.
I thought we had all the tokens, but I guess not.
Check that pile.
That's just kobolds.
It's just kobolds.
That's
of Kyrgyz.
just
No, it's kobolds and kobolds of Kyrgyz.
Oh.
Yeah.
So only 4 of
I pulled out the kobold specially. This deck doesn't have its own tokens.
All right. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play a Temple of Abandon. I just want to make sure I can read. I'm going to scry.
Like
He's playing
Abaddon.
40K.
I don't want to keep that
Oh,
on top,
we've traveled too
honestly.
much together, sir.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to play a new card. It's the Omen side. It's Flush Out. Discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards.
The omen side of what?
The Omen side of Storm Shriek Feral.
Ooh, okay.
For all.
Cool.
So I'm going to discard this mountain. Then I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Kathleen's throwing lands away.
I know.
Must be
But I
nice.
just drew 2 other. I just drew something that rammed me.
And canonically now there are toilets in Magic. Weird.
What?
Because I
Flush
flushed
out.
something
Oh.
out. So now I shuffle my dragon back into my library.
Yep.
Surge, go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Draw for the turn. Really? Gonna play a basic forest, and then we're going to filter into green, red, and green and red. I have red, red, green, green. I like dragons, so I'm going to cast a Skyship Stalker.
Ooh.
This is a 4-mana 3/3 dragon with flying. For red, it gets fire breathing. For red, it gains first strike, and for red, it gains haste.
Wow.
I pass.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to play an island, and is it Signet? It is. Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Soulless.
It's a pleasure to have you here, by the way. Go
Thank
ahead.
you. I'm so happy to be here. What, my second PPR in person of the 8,000 I was on during the Panini times.
I forgot that pre-release Ikoria happened.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
It was.
Yeah.
I just remember it was me, Adam, and Ristic Sam, and absolute pandemonium with the three of us
Yeah.
sharing a
It was
screen.
it was a bunch of
Yeah, it was a lot.
distinct groups of 3 people. It was like one of us and 2 guests, and it was it
made
was
it work.
good nonsense, but
was good
nonsense.
nonsense.
Yeah.
very much
No
so.
recollection of this.
Right? It's because it was in like April 2020.
It was in the liminal space we all happened to occupy together.
Who was I on this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, all of us were. We did short. We had like
It was
30 guests. It was ridiculous. We
Yeah, yeah.
constantly cycled through people, and then we.
I know Megan and Maria, Ristic
I think
Sam,
it might have
there was
been me and Megan and Maria.
I think so.
I think Prof was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
LSV.
yeah.
was-
Marshall.
I mean, you can get anybody when they just have to sit at their
Yeah,
desk.
yeah.
It's amazing.
And then I think we had the thing where we had buffer room where you enter the office alone because we still weren't crossing paths or
Right,
something
right.
like that. So we're like, okay, there's a downtime so that we don't see each other
God.
while we come in and out of the office. It was a weird time.
Yeah. Sorry, what are you doing?
I am casting spells and playing cards. I'm going to tap 3 for a goblin sharpshooter.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is that the one that untaps whenever something
Sure
dies?
is, buddy.
That's a problem. I can see why you were holding the Steve now. All right. Okay.
But he hasn't done anything yet. I just wish that Basilisk Collar was in this book. Kathleen, I'm going to attack you with the plant.
that seems very reasonable.
So you've attacked everyone with plant now.
I just had to. I'm
Okay.
being equitable.
The board has reset.
I love
Yes.
that the plant just like wanders over and is like,
It's trying to give you allergies.
Oh,
it might be working.
Joke's on you, plant. I took Claritin this morning.
Good job. I have so many avenues for attack, and everyone's going to get mad at me if I don't, so I will.
Yeah.
So plant's going after Kathleen. I will have.
everyone else attack Graham. Great idea, Olivia.
I'm going to have Steve go after Graham and Hissy Mom at Surge.
Does Sissy Mom also have Death Touch? Because I have a
She's
3/3.
a 2/2. Oh,
I have this 3/3 dragon.
I'm going to send this 1/1 Death Touching Snake at you. Thanks
Rude.
for the reminder.
No worries.
So 0, 1, 1.
Okay, so Graham and Surge both the 39.
I
Yep.
attacked. And I can still sacrifice Steve.
There's so much land in here. That's
I mean,
okay.
this is atypical for
pre-con
you.
thing, yeah.
Usually on E EDSC, you have the opposite problem.
That's true, actually.
There's always somebody that can't get the land.
I'm going to play a Flooded Grove.
Here's a fun game you can play when you're watching YouTube Commander content, be it Elder Dragon Social Club or Commander at Home or EDH Hijinks or even game nights. Before the game, go, all right, who's going to have the non-game today? Because one of the 4 people isn't really going to get to play Magic.
Who are you hexing?
Yeah.
Do you want to have that bet on lock?
This deck clearly wants me to play land. I'm going to play Migration Path, and I'm going to search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then I'm going to shuffle, and maybe this time spells will be on top.
I mean, if you
But like now I can cast my
your commander
like,
next turn, yeah, that's
Okay.
terrifying.
So I'm
Sweet.
ramping.
Yeah,
Anyhow.
actually, I do hate that.
Wait,
No, I don't.
yep, blue player check.
Jund.
Yeah, I don't know.
2 basic land cards.
Okay, Jund 2014 pre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 5 mana, and I'm going to cast a Demanding Dragon.
Oh.
This is a 5 mana 5/5 with flying. When it enters the battlefield, it's going to deal 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature. Who that player is will depend on if and when it resolves.
What are your demands?
Does it resolve? Blue player check.
Oh, I can't do anything about that.
Okay, the demands, Graham, are take 5 unless you sacrifice a creature.
Who are you targeting?
You.
Oh,
You asked me what my demands were. Thank you for volunteering.
well, I guess I take 5.
There was a good chance it was going to be Kathleen, but I wanted to set up your bit.
Well, fair enough. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
And I'll spread the love around by attacking Kathleen for 3.
I take 3.
All right. So after that, Kathleen's at 37, Graham is at 34, and no other life totals changed. I pass.
All right. Thank you for yes-anding me into 5 damage.
Oh, you're very welcome. Look, I'm a helper, Graham.
Fair. Big fan.
I've gotten to shuffle my library so many times.
I
Magic the
might help you
Gathering.
do that more.
You're just watching my tiny hands wrestle over these cards and being like,
Our hands aren't that different, are they? Okay.
Oh, wow.
I have very
You
small
do have
hands.
tiny hands. I have very thin fingers, but you actually do have smaller hands.
All right.
Decks are so small.
40 cards where it's
You
at.
want me to shuffle this for you?
Yes.
Okay.
5 mana, we have a
5
commander.
mana. I'm playing Furcrag, Cunning Instigator. Flying in haste. Whenever one or more dragons I control. You know what? I'm just gonna.
Yep.
I attack Olivia for 3. So this does 2 things. A dragon I control attacked an opponent, so I goad your Theomancer.
Oh.
And then it hits you for 3, and because this creature attacked this turn, if that creature had to attack. Oh, interesting.
Do you want to read the whole thing first and then pick your target?
No, it's fine.
Okay. It's all the same to me. I don't know.
So yeah, the second ability is when a creature deals combat damage to one of my opponents, if that creature had to attack this turn,
Yep.
then a counter goes on Furcrag and I draw a card.
Yeah, if it was goaded or the Juggernaut or something like that.
Sure.
And so notably, Olivia's taken 3 commander damage.
Yes.
Right.
If that ever becomes relevant.
It hasn't yet, but
Ever
on
in the
this
history of
show,
Commander.
yeah, it's gotten close.
But I wanted to just to poke Ben Brode's eye from afar. So
Does he hate commander damage?
yes, he does. And I'm just like, hey, did you know that all rule sets are arbitrary and you could just make your own if you hate it so much? No, that's anyway.
Hasn't he made several of his own?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go worry about those. I've never met you. Hi, Glenn.
I'll vouch both ways.
Come
Ben-
do our
Ben's
show.
Great, yeah.
Carry on.
Okay. A goad bead.
I'll give you this goad bead
Okay.
to remember that the Theomancer knows no way other than violence.
Well, that's true.
She's got the sauce.
Look at these hissies. All right.
Please.
Thank you for that chuckle, Serge. I appreciate it. It's very.
I'm just here to yes and everybody
I
today.
love the affirmation.
I have many turns before Mirage. That's fine. I'm gonna play Erectus Guildgate, which enters tapped because, of course,
Yeah, it's a 2019 pre-con right there.
Yeah.
14.
2014! God, that's 11 years.
I know.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I was like, it can't be that old.
Oh, I was 28 when I started playing Magic. I think I will then. What else is in my hand? I'm going to tap 3 inefficiently for this Obelisk of Jund.
Oh.
Hyund.
Jund.
He definitely hit you for 3.
He
Yeah.
did.
That's fair. You're still. Oh no, I guess Surge is winning now, based purely on life totals.
Yeah, well,
He's also got
No, don't perceive me. I'm just vibing over here.
8 power of dragons.
I'm going to retaliate. I'm
Reasonable.
gonna hit Graham for 1 and a sacrifice Steve.
Oh,
Oh.
so that's just a ping.
Yes.
Okay, I have
I'll
been.
go get my
hung.
Masik at the end of my turn because it's not going to change anything else. Hissy Mancer has to attack.
I have a 5/5.
It's a large
Send her-
dragon.
send her over here.
She's coming over. Sorry, friend.
That's okay.
I don't want this to happen, though.
Is there a way that you can make that not happen?
No.
Neat.
But I want there to be. So I'm not done with my attacks just yet. I'm also going to send the plant at you because how dare you?
Yeah,
Graham.
fair.
Great. After that damage is done, then
Okay,
I'm going
so
to...
Kathleen's going to take 2 from combat
2
damage.
from Hissy Mancer.
Yeah.
Furcrag gets a counter and a draw card.
Yes.
Going to remove the goaded token.
Hate that part. And then, Sharpshooter's untapped. I'm going to get my basic, pass to Kathleen.
All right.
That's the longest I've ever seen a Steve stick around.
Yeah.
No, fit, right? Get some value.
He's around it.
It's time for my commander.
This is such a big dragon.
It's a 7/7 legendary spirit dragon,
Named
Ureni of the Unwritten.
Neat.
It's my commander. And it says, whenever Ureni enters or attacks, look at the
Enters!
top 8 cards of your library. You may put a dragon creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Enters.
So, 1,
I appreciate
2.
that you're revealing.
3.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see what's in my deck too.
Yeah.
This is more entertaining. Yeah.
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 They're all getting shuffled back in. Should be free information that these cards are available.
But
1,
it's
2,
not.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I've only got 2 hits in here.
Oh no.
Is that not a dragon?
No, that's a human warrior.
Oh.
That's kind of fun. I hit Atsushi, the Blazing Sky, and Leyline Tyrant. I think I'm going to take Atsushi because they're more exciting, I
Okay.
think. Because when they die, I get to make treasure
Things.
tokens or draw
Nice.
cards. So the rest are going to get put onto the bottom of my library in a random order.
It's the first turn you haven't had to shuffle.
I'm so happy.
She had to shuffle the small stack.
Yeah.
Do that.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Not that incompetent. Go ahead, Surge.
Untappity.
My job.
Untappity. Draw for the turn. 5 mana. I would like to cast a shamanic
Shamanic.
revelation.
Shamanic.
I will draw a card for each creature I control, and ferocious, I will gain 1 or 4 life for each creature I control with power 4 or greater. Any effects before resolve?
Nope.
All right.
Regret.
Surge is going to draw 2. And I've only got 1 creature with power 4 or greater, so I'm only going to gain 4 life. That's going to go into my graveyard.
To be fair, that was one of the less exciting shamanic revelations I've seen.
Assuredly.
Yeah.
Path of Ancestry enters tapped, and then whenever I tap to make a dragon or barbarian, I get to scry 1. Combat. Kathleen, why is your board so big?
Because it's the only thing I've done.
Are you ramped?
A masterpiece.
Yeah, but you know what? That is valid. That is valid.
Sat waiting for so long.
Can I even attack?
You should hit yourself because you're at 43.
That's a great idea. Attack Olivia for 3. It's a 3/3 with flying.
Yeah. Take him.
All right. I guess that's how it goes.
Trend with all of my attacks. They're all bad and extremely vindictive.
That scans. Miss you, buddy. I hope I can come back soon sometime.
Oh.
I need more mana, I've decided.
Okay.
So, Sol Ring.
Oh.
We've been in enclosed spaces together for way too long.
Mind Stone.
Oh, I'm so glad Graham's the problem now. Oh, right, you drew cards. I'm like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
Why didn't these come out previous turns? But I guess
Yeah, I only just drew it.
Yeah.
Problem is I have this, but you're all playing creatures that are too big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the 4-way dragon mirror, the goblin sharpshooter kind of just looks around and just like, hello? Can we please get a smaller booty anywhere? I beg of you.
I actually like small butts and can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, we could form a power team. My commander loves taking very small amounts of damage.
I'm so glad you didn't say what I thought you were going to.
I don't even know where you're going with that, but Kathleen is
Kathleen does.
snickering, so...
If you know where I was going with that, put it in the comments.
Engagement.
I just like to spread as much chaos as possible.
No, that's why we're good friends.
It's time for incredibly powerful magic as I play
Ooh.
a Burnished Heart.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's
You really want mana?
that's the turn.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I hate this part, but sure.
Blue player leaving blue mana open.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine.
That's cancel mana right there. That's what that is.
Dang.
Do you have invert polarity in your deck?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't scrutinized this deck list.
Valid.
Jund Panorama. Colorless, or I can pay 1, tap sack, and get Jund Basic out of my library.
Sweet.
Onto the battlefield tapped, rendering it useless. Prashy Prash.
Oh.
Proshy prosh.
Prashy Prash.
Now everyone has a big dragon.
Can I have a die that says 6 on it?
Are you going to need it to be higher than that?
No, not
Okay.
right now.
All right, then yes, that one will say 6.
Delightful. Pass the turn.
That's so many kobolds.
That's a lot of snacks.
So many 0-1s.
Yeah.
That's so many goblin sharpshooter.
Many snacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
'cause
part I'm worried about.
Is this a free sack outlet?
Yes.
Oh, you are just cooking right now, aren't you? It's a good thing I haven't antagonized her at all this whole game.
Yeah. Smart.
I mean, it's not the kind of thing I would do, but I'm going to play an arcane signet.
Nice. Ooh, new art.
2, 3, 4.
So we were talking about this. We hoped that all of the signets could have at least had been the different clans,
Oh, yeah.
but the stamp, it's just one stamp.
Oh, that would have been neat.
Yeah. It's got the pre-con symbol, so you would think that they could have tied it. That would require paying more artists. Is that too much of a dig?
You know you're on mic, right?
Well, I mean, I'll say it with my full chest. That would require them to pay more artists.
Oh!
Yeah, okay.
I have to write more arcane signet flavor text for the creative text teams. But that would be cool because then you could, write different things. Yeah. Speaking of different things,
What?
Reflections of Liara.
this is an enchantment that I'm actually pretty familiar with because it's in my fairies deck as well. When this enchantment enters, choose a creature type. Dragon.
I'm shocked.
Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell.
Should have chosen plants.
I am.
EK, cut that.
You're getting the hang of it, yeah!
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna choose dragon, and then but I've got 2 mana left. I could possibly play something in my hand, but then I'm gonna declare attacks. Surge,
Hi.
you're the problem.
I beg your pardon.
You have the most life, and you can gain life. And my creature is bigger than your creature, so I'm gonna attack you with Ureni. 1, 2, 3, 4,
So disgusting.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, mercifully, this dragon's not being cast.
Yeah, we don't
It
get
is
a
not, it is
we don't
close.
get a dragon's trigger. Yeah, I was looking at that. Also, respectfully, Kathleen, I think you're the problem. you just put that one out there.
Oh no, definitely. But I'm playing the game. All right, I've got 2 hits again. So let me just make a choice here.
Must be nice.
I have some 0/1 kobolds.
But there's so many of them.
There are.
I think this works exactly how I want it to.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to choose Skargan Hellkite.
Uh-huh.
And it says Riot. So this creature enters either with your choice of a +1/+1 counter on haste. Since it's coming in during the attack step, I'd like it to have a +1/+1 counter on it, please.
Yep. Because it wouldn't be able to attack this turn
Correct. It's
anyway.
already attacking.
So this creature deals, now it has an activated ability. This creature deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. Activate only if this creature has a +1/+1 counter on it.
Neat.
Then I'm going to randomize these cards and put them on the bottom of my library.
I'm going to take 7 commander damage.
Good lord.
So I'm going to 36.
Beep beep.
Yep.
We love a beep beep.
Hey, classic Elder Dragon Highlander play with a 7-power dragon. So it's got to hit you 3 times and then you're dead.
Correct.
Classic.
And there's also only one of them on the battlefield.
Yeah.
All right. I accept this premise.
Go ahead, Serge.
Untappity everything. Draw for the turn. What are you? Ooh. I'm going to play a Haven of the Spirit Dragon.
Uh-oh.
This is a colorless land,
I hate this word.
but I can tap to add 1 mana of any color, spend it only to cast a dragon spell. Or, for 2 and a tap and sacrifice it, return target dragon creature card or Ugin Planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand.
Neat.
Thank you.
How many Ugin Planeswalker cards you figure are in that deck?
I don't know,
Okay.
but I do have spirit dragons, and Ugin was kind of like the spirit dragon.
That's
Yeah.
literally his epithet.
Yeah, so I would hope there'd be at least an Ugin.
That'd be good.
Glad he slid that in. Yeah, it's nice.
Look, I'm here to represent the Vorthos interests. Magicstory.com. Just Google it or DuckDuckGo it.
When Allison Lurs came back for the Jace Meets His Mom, and there's deep cut from my favorite book series, I yelled aggressively in her DMs. It was multiple all caps messages.
Hell yeah.
Your commander has trample?
Yeah, it's so rude, isn't it? 2025 Magic cards, are you right?
Yeah. All right, Graham.
As in 2014.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull a G here.
What's happening to me?
I'm gonna cast a command sphere,
All right.
and then I'm going to pay a 1 and a 2/3, and I'm going to cast a component pouch. So component pouch is a 3 mana rock. Tap, remove a counter from it to add 2 mana of any color. Tap it to roll a d20, 1 through 9, I put a counter on it, or 10 through 20, I put 2 counters on it.
Oh, but you want to roll
Amazing.
dice because if your commander cares about rolling dice. Oh, right.
Yeah. So this is currently a rock that taps for nothing.
Okay.
Because it has no counters on it. But I would love if we have a d20 handy.
We do. Hang on.
Wait,
Where's our-
there's a big purple one just down there.
That's that's the one I was looking for. No, where's the big
up
purple
on that
D20?
shelf right there.
Even bigger, even more purple.
D20.
All right.
I
Well,
like that.
I might smash. This is weighty.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right. I pass.
Okay. I'm gonna sack this Burnished Heart for these 3 manas here.
Killer. Monster. Yeah.
Surge 1 to the face.
What? Resolves.
Sally.
No.
Now I need to shuffle.
Would you like us to
Olivia, help.
Are your hands also very small? Is this how we find out that
just
Olivia has the biggest hands at the table?
I think it's just because I only shuffle commander decks, so it feels normal to me.
sure.
No, these sleeves, store.loadingreadyrun.com, are very new, so I'm just having difficulty there.
You guys
Right?
actually cut?
Yeah, sometimes.
We have some weirdos in our staff, Wheeler in particular, who if you don't cut his deck, he starts like vibrating in place.
Yeah, I get weird about it too. I don't know why. I'm not superstitious about anything, but if you don't cut my deck, I'm like, I already drew for the turn. There's an island. Okay. Boy, this is a lot of mana.
12? You have
Good
12 mana?
Sure do.
Cool.
You have more mana than me, and I spent a turn ramping.
All right, let's throw a wrench into everything.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems really
1, 2,
fair.
3, 4,
I'm intrigued by what kind of
5, 6, 7.
If you're gonna wrath, you want to attack first?
It's not a wrath.
Oh!
I said I'm throwing a wrench into everything.
Yes.
Okay,
We
okay,
love this
okay.
then.
I'm playing the Angler Turtle.
I'm sorry?
It's a 5/7 with hexproof. Creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Your commander's gonna draw so many cards!
That's the hope.
Whoa! That's so many cards! That's not a wrench! What is that?
It's forcing everybody to attack.
Interesting.
This doesn't say not me.
Yes, it just says that they have to attack.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
If you want to get rid of the
unfortunately,
turtle,
It's honks proof.
yeah.
unfortunately the turtle doesn't fly, and all the problems fly.
They do.
But I will say that you could remove the turtle by removing the player.
Also correct.
Go.
Okay.
No!
What?
You have to
Oh, yeah,
attack!
attractive fable.
Creatures your opponents control.
Oh, you said you also followed up with it affects me!
No, you can hit me.
It doesn't
Oh,
go
that-
then.
oh,
The
they're not
creatures can
goaded.
go in and get
Well. Welly.
Anyway, I'm gonna draw.
Go ahead.
That's not what I heard when you said it, Graham.
Well, I can't control what you hear.
I'm going to uphold your values here.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you want to ping anybody at the end of turn, by the way?
No, because it doesn't untap during my untap step.
It only untap when creature die.
Didn't realize. Thank you.
No problem. I know like 5 cards. That's one of them. I'm gonna cast Mass Mutiny.
Oh, she's got her
for
sack
each-
outlet on the
each
board.
opponent gain control of up to 1 target creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain haste until
Wait, hold on.
So Matt's
funny, let me.
This might be funny as well.
Okay.
Just let me read these cards. Hang
Okay.
on.
this is funny. Let me is the
You should
greatest
pick my
defense.
commander. 'cause
I
it's
plan on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
definitely
I
the
fully intend to do
Does your
just
deck
that.
even have other dragons?
1? I think. Maybe?
Prosh is egotistical and doesn't like sharing the
That's
skies.
why he has tiny little kobolds that just are like, Prash, and then he eats them.
Yeah, they gave him affirmation and calories.
Okay. So here's what I'm doing then.
Are you facing your creature's house?
4. No. It's way sillier.
Okay.
I'm casting Domineering Will.
Are you going to take my spell?
Target player, me,
Okay.
gains control of up to 3 non-attacking creatures
Ooh.
until end of turn.
Okay.
Untap those creatures. They block this turn if able.
Okay. Interesting.
So I get to just have 3
Sure.
creatures.
And then I get to decide if I steal one of them from you or
Yes.
not.
Yeah. So
like it.
I would like Prosh, because that's the sack outlet that I
Interesting.
don't want you to steal my commander and
See?
sacrifice.
That's actually all you really need to take out of me. Yeah.
Now, hold on. I mean, technically, people have priority before that, but yeah.
Sorry, yes, I am targeting Prosh and up to 2 other creatures.
Does it
you
say
only have
target
to.
on the stack?
It
Sorry,
does.
target player.
Non-attacking
Yeah.
creature.
So we don't get to know what those are. We have priority before.
No, they do target. It does.
Oh, does it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So yeah, what are the 3 targets you're choosing that people can take
Up to
priority?
3
Yeah.
targets.
This seems. Does it matter? I don't know. Big blocks. Sure, I'll take Prosh and Ureni. You'll get Ureni back probably.
Does Ureni untap?
Yes,
And blocks.
but it must block. But it's a 7/7, so it's a good blocker. And I'll take one of yours too.
Sure.
Why not? There we go.
You had effects?
No, I was just curious what the targets were,
Oh,
just in
okay.
case people wanted to do anything
Got it.
before.
So now you can mass mutiny.
I will. Let's see, because I still have other fun things.
This one's a 5/5.
I have no blockers anymore.
You can have any of the creatures I
I'm
control.
aware.
Well, not this one, but you can
Yeah,
have
I
any
can't
of
have
it.
that one. You only have the one, Hey Search?
Have my dragon.
Okay, thanks for the dragon. And then...
This dragon is slightly bigger.
That one has flamble, though.
That's true. And if it dies, because things have to block, you could get to play cards
I
and
should have stolen
treasure.
Atsushi and sacrificed it to Prosh.
Yeah?
That would
Well-
have been
Instead,
cool.
I'm going to sacrifice a bunch of things and maybe just hit you in the face anyway.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, and now who are you stealing from Graham?
I may take Prosh back.
Wait, yeah, you can take Brosh back.
Yeah.
He's still up 2 blockers.
That's okay.
I mean, I guess I could sacrifice Urini.
You could.
Well, now, hold on. We don't know if that one targets, though. Because if it's
This
just
does.
that does as well target.
Yes.
So the whole reason I keep asking about that is sometimes you have to do something before you know what the pick is, and sometimes you don't. So depending on the order, you might not know that she's taking.
Yeah,
Prosh.
no, I get it.
Yeah,
I understand.
I could still goad all those, so you'd have to sacrifice them, or they'd not come after me.
Oh, that's so funny.
It'd be really funny to hit me and go to creature, but then the creature gets given back to someone
That's
else.
exactly.
Yeah.
You have to
But-
sacrifice them, or they're not
But,
coming at me.
but these also have to block.
Yeah.
So,
This turn got weird.
right?
It got very weird.
Yeah, just countering mass mutiny? Nah.
No, this is way better.
Screwing with mass mutiny? Yes.
Okay, I might actually take Fur Crag here.
I would like to apologize. My stomach is so loud right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's
Can't
just
hear
like like weird cow noises. Kathleen's nodding along. She's like, yeah.
I've been listening to the Song of His People. It says, I want a muffin.
Yeah.
I thought that was the sperm whale we installed in the parking lot.
They told us to take that sperm whale out.
Yeah.
Apparently it's upsetting people. It's reminding them of the infinite, pollution of our planet and,
Okay.
The terrifying depths of the ocean.
yeah. The loneliness of which we all feel. It's a lot for a parking lot.
If anything bad happens to you, it's Graham's fault. I'm going to take his commander.
Yo.
My commander, I don't have any response to
You
that.
could sack it in response.
I could,
So he said he didn't have
but I
a
kind of
response to it.
want to see what happens.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so then I am going to...
Swing out and kill Surge. Well,
Listen, we have options here. I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to... Who do I want it on? I think I want it on you.
Is it a
I'm going
curse?
to cast Curse of Predation.
Oh.
Ooh.
So whenever a creature attacks Graham, put a 1/1 counter on it.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. Okay. So, fun time.
Can't wait for the fun time.
I know, me neither.
I have a feeling it might be a little bit more fun for Olivia than for us.
Yeah, I'm having a blast over here.
Yeah.
No creatures, no blockers.
Oh, I have a 5/5. I'm feeling a lot better about my...
I had a 5/5 once. Once.
Yeah.
Once.
And then these two started messing with the board.
Yeah. My commander doesn't even have flying, Kathleen. What
know.
kind of a broken dragon do I have?
Okay.
I mean, I think he legitimately might have a tragic backstory.
Oh.
Braun
Little guy.
was a man.
He's because this is a Dungeons and Dragons character, right?
Yeah.
Dragon
man.
Maybe it was just a dragon.
And he was
He was
still
still fun.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to make the following attacks.
Yeah.
Which are going to be weird. So, I'm going to have Fur Crag attack you, Graham.
Okay.
I am going to have
It's a 5/5.
5/5. Okay.
5/5.
5/5.
That extra point of toughness is really what's putting it over, though.
I will attack you with that sushi, Kathleen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send Skyship Stalker at Sir.
My own dragon.
Hmm.
I want Hissymancer to stay alive, so I'm going to send Hissymancer at...
Also
Surge
Surge.
as well,
Good,
yeah.
good.
And then the plant, the kobolds, and the snake
Mm-hmm. They all have to
are
attack.
coming at you, and sharpshooters going here.
You can also just tap sharpshooter for damage instead of attacks.
Yes, I can.
But if you're attacking me, it's 1 damage either way. It doesn't really
No.
matter.
I don't, actually, you're right. I actually don't want that. So I'll still declare him as an attacker. So now all my creatures are attacking.
Yep.
They
All right.
lost.
So that's coming at Kathleen.
Yes.
These are coming at Surge.
Just because there's no blockies.
Yep. And then all of those are coming at
All these are
Grant.
coming at me?
Yes.
Okay. So that all gets a counter. The plant gets a counter, and your snake gets a counter.
I'm going to just say, I'm just going to take this damage because
Okay.
I don't have any effects in this
Right.
combat. So unless anything's going to change, does it make sense to do that, or do people have effects?
I do have one thing.
Okay, before blocks.
I am actually, before all of this madness, I'm sorry, this is a death touch snake.
Yeah.
I don't want him hitting Prosh with it.
Right. Okay.
So this was, I knew I had something I was going
Yeah.
to.
All right.
I am sacrificing this one snake. He still is attacking.
How are
but
you
I'm hitting-
sacrificing?
I have pressure.
I'm going to tap it, deal 1 damage to it, not sacrifice it.
Okay.
And then it's going to ping him.
Surge takes 6 damage.
Kathleen has a 4
I've got a 29.
here.
Then
You
we'll
should take 4 damage.
Okay.
Kathleen's at 31.
I understand.
I'm going to block kobolds with these 3 creatures,
Okay.
and then I'm going to block Furcrag with Ureni. And before damage, I'm going to sacrifice Ureni.
Okay.
That's fair.
Brutal.
So your sharpshooter untaps
Yes.
when Ureni dies, and before the rest of damage happens.
Correct. So I have 2 dragons. Oh no, attack an opponent.
Oh yeah, right. You get to goad stuff before damage. That's
I sure
a good
do.
point.
I sure
Yeah.
do.
So grab three beads.
Right. Got to get the goad bead.
Now,
beads.
how does the goad work? Is it who they are attacking, or is it just any creature? Whenever you attack with a dragon, you get to attack goad anyone.
It says
that player.
whenever 1 or more dragons you control attack an opponent, goad target creature that player controls.
Okay, so 1 dragon attacked Kathleen.
Yep.
So you goad here. 1 dragon attacked Surge. Surge has no blocker, so no bead. 1 dragon attacked Graham. So we could have technically goaded this,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Here. All right, goading Surge's creature. Damage.
Yeah.
So you blocked 3 of the kobolds.
The kobolds are 0/1s. Doesn't matter.
Well, no, they got +1/+1 counters because you're
They're
cursed.
1-2.
Oh Jesus, that's right.
Yeah. So how much damage is Graham?
I take
Green is ginormous.
I take 4.
Okay.
1 from the plant and 3 from the other kobolds. And then 3 kobolds die. So you've got 3 sharpshooter untaps.
One, two, three.
Okay.
All right. Graham's down to 26.
Now the question is, do I sacrifice Surge's demanding dragon?
It's probably correct
It
too.
could also go to
Probably.
Kathleen. So.
Now, does this get +1/+1 counters when you sacrifice things? What?
No, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn.
Ah, okay, okay.
So yes, I will sacrifice demanding dragon.
I hate
And
dragon.
then you get your Prosh back. But then I get Furcrag back, but tapped.
All right,
Yeah.
I have one last thing I want to do before we hand off to Kathleen.
Oh yeah, right. Hold on.
There's more.
Oh God!
I
But
do. I
wait,
am at least drawing cards.
Furcrag gets huge, and Olivia draws a bajillion cards.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, if that creature had to attack this turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on Furcrag.
So I have
and
1,
draw a
2,
card.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
no. That one was blocked and sacked.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had
Four dealt
4
damage
here.
to me.
Yes.
5, 6, 7.
Yes.
8.
Yes. Okay. So I'll draw 8, and that part.
That's why it was
less.
important that
Yeah.
the guy was attacking you. Extra cards.
Well, if it's 8, you put 2 more counters on that.
Yep. Wait, no, because it was 2 initially. So
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep, I got you. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
That was a fun turn of Magic the Gathering.
It was a little wild.
And after all of that, I'm going to end Olivia's turn by spiting Kathleen, but we'll wait until that moment happens.
By spiting me.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
You hit me for 7 commander damage.
I did.
That's true.
But now my commander's not even here.
I
know.
will move through phases to my cleanup
Yeah.
step.
I'm going to return to nature and destroy the reflections, because
Yeah.
reflections is too scary.
That's legit. It's a huge threat.
My dragon is back!
Whee!
Oh my god. Dreams come true.
You can go ahead. I don't have anything that's going to affect stuff coming from my graveyard, so I will let you know what I discard.
You get a new snake.
I do get this.
I heard it
back.
that time.
Yeah, I
It's
did hear
so
that one.
loud. I'm so sorry. I don't
okay.
know what's happening.
I'm enjoying it.
Are you? My stomach mooing?
It's
Kind of
musical.
musical. So I have 9 mana. Oh, I could recast my commander.
You get a free dragon with it too.
I think I'll do that. But first, maybe it's time for attacks.
Yep, they both have to.
Well, this one's goaded. This one's not.
Turtle.
Everything.
The turtle
everything
craves
has-
violence.
The turtle craves violence.
Turtle craves violence. Let's go.
Now I have no flying blockers, and if it attacks me, it gets a +1/+1 counter. I'm also the weakest.
That's true.
I tried to
That's
make
a kick-
you an
kick him when he's
enticing
down.
target.
Delicious. But you also, oh, you have Prosh, who's a 5/5, right?
Yes, but I made Graham vulnerable.
That's true. And
And
Surge has
problematic.
nothing.
also
I'm
going
just a
to
little
discard
guy.
Forest.
You're just a little guy. Surge, I attack you. Graham, I attack you. So that's 5 at Surge, 4 at Graham.
So that'll get a +1/+1 counter. It'll be 5 at both of us.
Yes.
Oh,
So I'm at 24. Graham is at 21.
Correct.
I did destroy your reflection, so it's fair to hit me a little bit.
I'm gonna recast my commander.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I would
I
also like to point
declare a thumb.
I would like to point out that Graham is the one who sacrificed your commander. I'm just saying.
That's true. 9 mana for 2 dragons isn't bad.
Not bad at all,
No,
honestly. You're probably
pretty-
still ahead on rate, right?
Pretty decent. Yeah.
Yep.
So if we hadn't got rid of reflections, she would have gotten a second ETB off of that. It would have died, but it would have been two bonus dragons.
Double dragon, if I may.
Double dragon.
Man, was that a terrible 90s movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme? Was that Double Dragon? There's the video game and they
Yeah.
mate, yeah, right?
Yeah, I only
think-
know about the video game.
Yeah.
I'm confident they made a movie of it, and it sounds like something JCVD.
Right. It was of that era. Now who'd you hit?
I hit
Blacklist.
That's a big one.
Blacklist Dragon Queen.
That's a big one.
It's a big dragon.
God.
She's quite.
She's a large lady.
She's in charge. We'll say that for her. The rest are going to go on my library in a random order.
Dragons.
I'm going to get so many dragons. Think about how many dragons I would have gotten with Reflections of Latiara.
Y'all-
You're correct.
Y'all are cheating with your dragons that fly over here. Just, yeah.
Serge, I don't think we are, actually. I think you're the
Pretty sure we're reading the cards.
Really? All right. Well, anyways, in response, I'm going to tap my pouch and roll this D20.
But you can't tap your pouch on
I
me.
got an natural
Wow.
20! All right, retired champion, game 2. GG, everybody. What? I only got 2? I was really hoping that maybe on a 20 I'd get like a third or something. You know what I'm saying?
You only get 2 counters.
I only get 2 counters.
So it two mana of any color.
Well, yeah, but
For a nat 20.
Nat 20! The most disappointing Nat 20 in the history of rolling dice in games.
I don't think that's true. I've definitely screwed you over harder when I'm DMing.
When I got a 20? Yeah, that's fair. My land for the turn is going to be this desert. Desert is a land that deals 1 damage to target attacking creature, but only activate during the end of combat step.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can ping your own enrage guy.
Yes. Yeah. That is the implication. I'm going to pay 5. Wait, nope. 4 and tap my Path of Ancestry to cast my commander. And this is really cool. My commander shares a creature type with my commander.
What?
I know.
Whoa.
So Path of Ancestry is going to let me scry
Lightless dragon.
basic flightless having. Oh, this is good for Graham. I'll leave it on top.
Why are we saying good for Graham?
He probably means good against me.
No, actually good for you.
Oh.
It's a creature that must attack each turn.
Ah, yes.
But it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Graham,
Yeah.
take 4.
Yep.
Why'd I leave this Haven untapped? It's terrible. I could have tapped it to cast a dragon spell. Here we are. I pass.
I'm going to sacrifice Mind Stone, draw a card, and then untap.
So the secret to screwing with somebody as a DM is on a 20, you're like, okay, whatever you want happens. And then you just let them keep talking. And then when you take note.
And they just dig a hole. They just keep digging themselves deeper.
Absolutely.
We love when they keep
Oh, there we
digging.
go. This will help. All right. Kazool,
No, Tyrant of the Cliffs.
Tyrant of the Cliffs. Whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks, if I'm the defending player, I make a 3/3 ogre unless they pay 3.
Oh, I do not pay the 3.
Yeah, it's like a propaganda effect. Speaking of which,
Propaganda.
propaganda.
Honestly, that card is great. I think it should be in more decks.
Propaganda?
Yeah.
Interesting that you feel that way.
I think it
I
should
think it's
be.
fun.
Oh no.
I find it really slows games.
There is a-
really slows games.
Why can't I remember this? And it's a card I play so much. It's also a blue. It does the same effects, but it's based on the number of different basics you have.
Oh, interesting.
Contains something.
Huh.
It'll come to me later.
You prefer that one?
Yeah, just because it's wild.
Sure.
I only
just-
run it in 5 colors. But
My experience with this card is I've always personally enjoyed playing it. That's why I think.
Oh, as the
people should
person,
play
you're like, I don't want to be attacked. Yeah. As somebody,
Yeah.
I mean, that's valid.
that's my ammo.
See, I'm at 17 and I have a curse, so
Yes.
I assume people are going to want to attack me.
Correct.
You have a 13/13 Commander Dragon.
Yes.
I don't think you're getting attacked much anymore.
Well, we'll find out. I don't have a good attack now because, well, I could hit. No, I couldn't.
I make Prosh angry.
You would just take 13.
I'm eminently killable right now.
Well, you don't even have any flyers.
No.
Yeah. Once again,
it's
I have
ground dragon.
worms. Yeah. What did
Surge, I have worms.
Well, hold on.
He sounded so enthusiastic about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna get pills for it?
Maybe that's why my stomach is moving.
I think if I attack Surge, I die.
I
So
have all these flightless dragons in my belly.
go ahead.
Must be nice not having to not attack.
I mean, I do like that it speeds up the game.
Yes.
And yet you like propaganda for killing.
Playing propaganda.
I want to speed up. I want to speed up.
Propaganda.
You dying.
Yeah, that's.
Mountain Force Return. I'm sorry.
According to my propaganda, I think it's a great idea.
Oh, that's
bet
you know
you
what?
do.
You know what? That's valid. That's valid.
That does make that funny at
You drew
least.
so many cards last turn.
I know, and 2014 pre-con. So let that tell you a lot.
I like back.
Oh, this friend is tapped. I apologize. Sorry, chat. I saw this like 2 weeks before you did, but still.
Back in the day when precons didn't have a theme or anything, there's a collection of cards. You're like, you can do the A, B, or C strategy, and you're like,
Just pull out A and B
Yeah.
and then play C. Yeah, exactly. Find your favorite cards for C. So if I... I hate decision points because I'm bad at them.
Love having to make decisions.
It's the worst. What I need is a bunch of pins and red strings. It's like, okay.
We could put some math over your face while you're just there.
Please, literally any time I go in the tank, go for it because that's basically what's happening. It's actually a really tired hamster just
oh.
spinning.
My hamster goes out for a smoke break and then nothing comes out.
You see that sky today? We're talking about blue. How does this help me with combat math? What now?
What?
This my hamster is like the sky was the color of a detuned television.
Oh my god.
You're like, hamster, please. And the hamster's like, I got 3 more minutes in my 15.
My hamster is got really into like noir detective novels and is just like not in a good space, I don't think, but you know, unionized, can't get rid of it.
Oh boy.
We love unions.
Yeah, I can do both of those things. Okay, I'm gonna go find Anne,
What?
Plains, Island, Swamp, Mountain, or Forest, and put it onto the
What spell was that?
Spoils of Victory.
Ooh.
P3K.
Yeah. And Commander 2014. All right, I will
With the same art?
grab this
Yeah.
basic.
God, these commander
Yeah.
decks were weird.
I like the classic art.
It's not even tapped.
No, that's why it costs 3.
It's not even basic.
And it's a sorcery.
It's not
Yeah.
even basic.
No, yeah.
Oh, but wait, this is 2014 pre-con. It's only
I have,
basic. Yeah,
I have
of course.
never seen Spoils of Victory before.
That can't be true.
No, I've never seen that card.
Today I
But
learned.
you're the premier lands pilot, I thought.
We play good lands cards,
This lets you find good lands cards.
I guess.
And they come into play untapped.
And it costs 3.
The untapped is interesting.
Yeah, the untapped is nice.
Fascinating. Is it weird that I'm just like, I could get a surveil duel with that?
You can. Tap like an adult and leave this. Is that Surge Tummy I'm hearing?
No, that's my flightless dragons screaming.
That might have been me, actually.
Screaming for vengeance. I'm going to tap 5 and evoke Walker of the Grove. So it will sacrifice, which means a creature dies, so that's going to happen. And I'll get a 4/4 elemental creature token on the battlefield when Walker of the Grove leaves.
Oh.
When it leaves.
Boo.
Thank you.
That was my phone.
Oh my gosh.
I've dropped my phone a lot and it doesn't go in silent mode anymore.
Good to know. Okay.
That was also my stomach.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Surge ate my phone,
It didn't help.
swallowed it like a
Like a
python.
snake.
Yeah.
I was hungry and I ate a phone. It's like this way sliding down his throat.
So I can make Prosh 10 and do 5.
I just realized you could also sack to Prosh in response. It does the same thing,
Yes.
but I don't know if it does anything. That's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You get an untap for
no, I
second.
She did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's like the whole basis of the whole scam deck for a while was with the evoke sack trigger on the stack, you get to do
There's-
shenanigans.
Oh, I do have something I can do with this. I will tap 2 and play out Swiftfoot
The
Boots.
boots!
Ooh, the booties.
Oh.
Okay. I can get someone down a non-zero amount.
Yeah.
I think the guy with propaganda.
Yeah, definitely that's happening.
Well, but now she can't pay to attack me.
I don't have to attack if I just hit you.
Oh, okay, sure.
Gotcha, buddy. So we're gonna do just that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Graham's face.
So she's sacrificing to Prosh, untappity, and then Graham is down to 12.
All right.
And Prosh is a what?
10,
What?
10.
A 10-10.
10, 5, excuse me.
So you could.
Plus 1 plus 0.
I have no flyers.
I gotta go for you, Serge.
No worries.
Oh, what? I don't want to piss off Kathleen. Yeah, Serge.
All right. Surge goes to 15. That's 10 commander damage from Olivia. Love that for me.
I'm glad that you do.
Does the Ophiomancer have to attack?
They all.
Oh, everything
all
must
have to
attack.
attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe you.
My stomach has thoughts on this combat.
Graham,
Yeah.
put 1 more health on there.
Up for me.
Yes.
Okay. Why is that?
Oh no. I can just do 1 more damage to you and not have that.
All right. There you go. Take 1 health down.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we're good. No,
I'm
no,
at
no.
12.
That's right. That's
No,
right,
she's
that's
leaving
right.
it tapped. So that means 1 more damage.
I would do 1 more damage.
Oh.
I was leaving it up and then I'm
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm at 11.
We got there. So I'm gonna hope that Kathleen doesn't hate Hissymancer, and I have to send that there. And then 10 at Surge in the air. Elemental can attack. That's everything.
I let it through.
Oh, Kathleen takes 2 down to 29.
Which sisterhood? Let's go. Done. Snake. Pass.
Done snake pass.
Snake.
Done past snake.
Done. Pass,
Right.
snake.
Sorry.
I did not sleep well last night, as I'm sure you can all tell.
Oh, no.
It's okay. Belatro's a hell of a drug.
Oh.
How many of the challenges have you gotten through?
Not enough, and that's why I was up so late.
The egg challenge is surprisingly hard.
I have not made it to the egg challenge, so I look forward to finding the egg challenge.
Oh yeah.
Things occurred.
Oh.
2 creatures dealt damage, so I put 2 more counters on Furcry and draw 2 cards.
Creature, yes.
Oh, this is a problem.
A creature dealt combat damage.
That's why I tried to do
was
direct
compelled to
damage.
attack.
It was.
I'm going to cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And I'm going to cast Hammerhead Tyrant
In response,
in response.
I sacrifice Snake to Prosh, untap Sharpshooter, hit Graham for 1.
Hammerhead Tyrant comes in and says, whenever you cast a spell, return up to 1 target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value less or equal to that spell's mana value to its owner's hand. Equal to or less to that spell's mana value. I only have 4 mana. So I don't know what costs for 4 mana that's like really relevant to the board.
Propaganda.
I mean propaganda,
Actually.
honestly.
Now hold on. Is it the second spell? Right. Yeah.
Whenever you cast a spell,
Yep.
so it's
So she's got to cast the
have-
flower, and then
It's the next one. Yeah.
it's my next spell because I didn't do
this
anything.
card's bananas.
Yeah.
This
It
is
is. A
pretty
tyrant
good.
is correct. Also, notice.
I only got 1.
Look at it. Look at its face.
Hey, you guys!
I guess it also has that kind of energy. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast my second spell this turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast a Thunderbreak Regent. Rah. And it says, whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, this creature deals 3 damage to that player.
Yeah. So you have a cast trigger.
Yes. Oh wait, I have 2 cast triggers.
Oh my god.
So
Get you some dragons.
yeah,
You probably have
I
dragons.
probably have dragons
I think
that
you have
come with
dragons.
this. Trigger for the first one, for Lathis,
Yep.
says I get a 5/5 dragon, and then when the second one comes in, I get a 5/5 dragon.
Different.
That's a 2/2 dragon. This is a 5/5 dragon. I've got
Yeah.
multiple dragon tokens in with this deck.
Many dragons.
Many dragons. We'll just put them in the summoning sickness pile.
I believe that Lathis is in this one. It's just so many.
And then I have a trigger that I get to return something that has mana value 4 or less to its owner's hand. God, how rude would I be if I took away Surge's like rock? I'm not gonna do that.
But you could.
You certainly could.
But it's an available line.
It
It
is.
is a target. It is a target.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a legal target.
My pouch.
Nat 20 for 2 counters.
But I could unsummon.
His pouch overfloweth.
I could unsummon.
4 elemental.
Yeah, I could take the
have
4/4 elemental. I could get rid of Graham's curse.
Why?
I mean,
These are options. These are things.
They are options.
These are
They're
things that
options.
she could do.
I'm literally just looking at the board, and it's Ophiamancer, Goblin Sharpshooter, Swiftfoot Boots, and the Elemental token.
Oh, and Obelisk of Jund.
Oh yeah, and your mana. I don't want to take anybody's mana rocks. I'm just saying I could be a monster.
I've got 3 rocks, the curse,
Move
and
your best line.
propaganda.
It's important to recognize that you can be the worst version of yourself, but you don't have to be. You just think about being the worst version of yourself. I'm gonna bounce propaganda back to your hand.
That makes sense.
Okay, now I can attack Graham, except he has a what?
1 thick dragon.
It's a 15/15.
Jeez, no. Actually, though, then I could just cast Ureni again at some point, possibly. And
If you
then,
attack anybody else, this dragon gets even bigger, and you have to attack others.
yeah, that's true. Well, all of my dragons, everybody has to attack anyhow.
Correct.
I want Lathis to live because I love her so much.
Sure.
So I'm going to attack you, Olivia, with Lathis because you have no flying blockers.
That is a correct statement.
Oh, God. Anything I have to attack you with 2 things, or I'm just plowing things into you to commit suicide.
Yes.
And I like counters. So one of these things will live.
Yep.
Possibly. So I'm going to declare attacks at Graham with Ureni and Atsushi, and Surge the Skargan Hellkite, whatever this card is called, is coming at you.
Now, may I add 1 data point?
What's that data point?
If you attack Graham with 3 dragons, he dies.
He dies. Oh, and then the game goes faster.
Or just no other thing. Just Graham dies. Period.
And I get counters off it.
You will.
You would get counters, and Graham would be dead.
This is a... Graham, how much do you want to take damage?
How much do you want to die?
Like, do you have something cool that you're just on the verge of doing?
I think I've done some pretty cool stuff.
All right, I'm going to attack you with 3 creatures and take you out of this game then.
Okay.
1000% demolish that turn I was going to take.
Yeah. So,
Declares have been attacked.
a bunch of stuff happens on your attacks, Kathleen. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So those all get larger. Mm-hmm. Would you like to pay 3 for each attacking creature?
No, you can have as many ogres as you'd like.
I get 3 ogres.
Hell yeah. You're pallbearers.
Let's go, buddy. Oh my god.
Let's go. I've got 3 ogres. Yes.
Ureni trigger.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh,
Yep.
Cries in 2014 Precon. Okay, so hear me out. Is there anything you can block with so I can untap it?
I mean, I can block one of them.
one of her things will die.
Yeah. It's probably going to be Ureni.
She need 11 mana to recast it.
So valid. Oh my god, Serge.
Yeah.
Is this from eating or you need to have
I
eaten?
don't know. I had a cookie.
A cookie and
don't
and
understand.
espresso, hey?
I had a cookie and an espresso.
Okay.
But that's normal surge fare. That's how I live my life.
It's unleaded
okay.
gasoline. That's just...
I'm going to take Parapet Thrasher,
What?
which I believe is a Ravnica classic because it's got the word parapet in it, but maybe not.
Oh, there it is. I can read that one.
I don't know. This card seems new. Oh, that's not Ravnica in the background. But the point says, flying. Whenever 1 or more dragons you control deal combat damage to an opponent, which is about to happen. Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Destroy target artifact that opponent controls. This creature deals 4 damage to each other opponent. Or exile the top card of your library you may play it this turn.
Neat.
Also, I think you get another 5/5 dragon.
You do?
I do. Thanks, Lathis.
Do you have another 5/5 dragon?
I do have another 5/5
All
dragon.
right, doesn't matter.
2025 precons are good on the tokens again. I'm the problem. So that is my declare attacks phase. You may now go to the blocking phase. I have no other effects and I'm tapped out.
So if I
Passing
block
priority.
Ureni,
Yep,
then I take
12.
correct.
I deserve that.
So Graham dies, and who did you block, by the way?
I block your enemy.
Okay.
Rennie is also going to die, which untaps Goblin Sharpshooter, and then I will hit Kathleen in the face for one.
So Kathleen's going to take 1. Olivia's going to take 5. Graham is going to die.
Yep.
Why I take 5? Didn't she have to attack with all 3?
No.
Lathis attacked
The
you.
other 3.
Yeah.
And actually, no, Olivia takes 6 because
Six,
Lathis attacked her. And then Parapet Thrasher says,
Oh, no.
Probably you gonna tag us both? Or?
I'm going to have this creature deals 4 damage to each other opponent.
So I go to 11.
You get to do 2 of those things because a dragon you control hits 2 opponents.
Yeah.
Yes,
So you get to do the 4 damage to Surge and Olivia, and then you can also
an
do
opponent. So
the third thing because
if you only had one person that you were attacking with multiple dragons, you'd only trigger once. But since you have 2 opponents,
Oh.
Is it a May?
no,
No. So, well, I could just burn the top card of my library, but I think I'm going to destroy target artifact.
It's the defense. Oh, you could destroy one of Olivia's artifacts.
Yeah.
I can destroy one of Olivia's artifacts. Is there an artifact that you don't care about?
I care about these. I enjoy both of these artifacts equally.
Okay.
From beyond the grave. The boo.
The boots.
You didn't hit me, so you can't hit my artifacts.
Oh, I'm going to hit your boots. Okay, I'm sorry. Goodbye, boots. I'm the problem. Serge, go ahead.
Activate pouch.
He's pouching.
I got a 4.
Just because
You know-
it's 2 in the pouch, I can't. Yeah, okay.
What's 2 in the pouch?
He keeps tapping his pouch on camera.
I made
Give
this
it-
joke turns ago.
I know.
I know.
But
That's why I'm saying I can't not think about it, and Serge is still gonna get there.
he rolled a 20 and we all blew past it, but I want you to get credit.
Yeah.
I make a flightless dragon.
Serge, do you still not know what we're talking about?
I'm assuming it's nuts. Why are we... What?
You
Okay.
got 2 in the pouch.
He's got 3 in the pouch now.
Should get that checked out.
You can get them removed.
I untap. I draw for the turn. Right, I knew you were there. Oh, that was so long ago. Montagna.
Do you have a board wipe?
Oh, no. It's time to play everyone's favorite game, Chaos Dragon. That's not our favorite game, but here we are. 2 and a 1. Chaos Dragon is a 3-mana 4/4 dragon with flying and haste and attacks each combat if able. See, that's what I thought was good for Graham. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each player rolls a d20. If one or more opponents had the highest roll, Chaos Dragon can't attack those players or planeswalkers this turn. So we're going to go to combat. Everybody is going to attack.
They don't all have to now because
What?
my turtle's dead.
All my creatures are going to attack Kathleen.
Okay.
Look, Graham. I don't have flyers. Oh, but yeah, I guess technically before attacks, I have to roll Chaos Dragon before we figure out what happens. So everybody,
Let Olivia.
I regained a snake on Serge's
yeah.
upkeep from.
All right, so let's see what smash she gets from Olivia. A 16.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right, Kathleen rolls a 1. A 1. Surge is going to roll an 8. Great. Everything
can't-
attacks Kathleen.
Yeah, that seems very reasonable.
So 5/4.
Chaos Dragon can't attack because
It
Olivia
has
had the
haste.
highest.
It has.
Olivia had the highest roll.
Sorry.
It can't.
It can't
If
attack
one
Olivia.
or more opponents had the highest roll, it can't attack those players.
Oh.
That's why I'm attacking Kathleen.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that
like
seems pretty
this.
reasonable.
Yeah. Also, 1 damage marked. 1 damage marked on my commander. I make a 5/4. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi. Okay, so you have a 4/4, a 4/4, a 5/4, and a 5/4.
Yes. Yeah. This is not great for Surge.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna block your 4/4 with a 5/5.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna block your 4/4 with a 5/5.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna block your 5/4 with a 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna block your
Why didn't I
5/4.
tap with Path of Ancestry when I cast my dragon? So I have never mind.
Things I will never ever question nor bug you about.
And then I'll take 5 from the last one.
All right. So this not the greatest here. I'm going to filter into green and red. And red. I'm going to give this +1/+0 and first strike.
Okay.
So combat.
Yeah.
And you said you're also blocking that one or no?
Nah.
Okay. So dies. Yours dies. So sorry. Trades dies. And then one of these is going to die here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures are going to die.
Great, Kathleen, you're gonna get hit 4 times by
Correct.
sharpshooter.
Yes.
This is going to go into the command zone. I'm going to make another spirit dragon. Kathleen is also going to take 5 from this unblocked spirit. You got that already?
Yeah.
And you got the Trigger Biddies?
She took a total of 9. She's at 19.
Trinity Biddies. I'm going to sacrifice my command stone to draw a card.
Tribidibibidis.
Chibbidi-bidzi-bidis.
The difference between tribidibibidis and abididibibidis.
Yes.
Man, sure would have been great to have drawn this card before combat. Neat.
I'm sorry.
What? No,
I don't know why I'm apologizing. It's not even, doesn't even seem realistic coming from me.
Oh, also Prash is a 9/5 right now.
Sure. I'm gonna pay 2 mana, and I'm going to cast this Sword of Hours. Sword of Hours is an equipment.
I'm also kidding. He's not actually a 9/0.
No. Would have been great to attack with earlier. Wait, this also died.
Did it?
Yeah, we counted it.
Yeah, I'm just putting it in the right zone. But I could have done better with it.
It's haste, right?
Sword of Hours.
The Sword of Hours. It's an equipment. 2 to cast, 2 to equip. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, roll a d12. If the result is greater than the damage dealt, or the result is a 12, double the number of +1/+1 counters on the creature.
Oh, okay.
I pass.
All right. On your end step. I'll hit you for 1.
Oh, you're gonna sack the Snecko?
And then-
Me?
And did
keep
she
the
get
snack.
the snacko?
I mean, I would hit Kathleen. Tapadied. Oh wait, no, you sacrificed.
Yeah, tappity.
It is tapped.
It is Tapadied.
Oh. Like from The Thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that
Because
movie.
it's the guy. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a good movie.
I bet the thing's on archive.org.
There are a lot of things on archive.org.
There's a lot of things. You know what? But it is a very accurate representation of what our species values. A lot of pornography.
Archive.io or the thing?
Yes.
No, I think it's only implied in pornography in the thing. Who knows what they get up to in those remote research stations, aside from being eaten by aliens.
Yeah.
Spoilers for the movie, I guess.
Whoa.
Research, I suppose.
Into being eaten by aliens, right?
And or jorking it.
There's no in between.
They didn't have gooning.
No
when
one
they
ever
filmed
said. No one ever said what they were researching. It's true. They just
That's
had
how
to.
they discovered it.
That's how they discovered gooning, yeah.
This is what we want to research. Okay, but we'll fund it. But you're going to Antarctica for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're weird.
I'll play Carekeep, where the kobolds come from.
That is, yeah. I thought they came from inside of your dragon.
That's where they go.
Prosh lands, he's like, bleh.
I mean,
Uh-huh. Sure, a lot of 2014 cards in your hand right
I
now?
was cooking with gas,
Uh-huh.
and now it's compressed air.
Oh.
It's probably better for the environment, though.
You are not wrong. 1, 2, 3 for a furnace celebration. Whenever I sack another permanent, I can pay 2 if I do. It deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
Ouch.
I have 4 instances of that being
Yeah.
to occur.
Uh-oh.
You got some damage.
I want to keep you around because then she's to be afraid of 2 things.
Why'd you hit me for one last
Brain
turn?
is huge. Well, I didn't say I'm not going to hit her again this turn, which I am. Okay, Prosh for sharpshooter with snake. Goes here. Goes at Kathleen.
Okay, Kathleen's at 18.
You want to pay for Furnace Celebration?
Yes, I do.
Kathleen's at 16.
Assuming that's where you want that
That
to
is
go.
100% where I wanted it to go.
Just checking.
I just assumed that it said deal damage
deal
to target
to Kathleen. Target Kathleen, yes. Elemental Prosh, same
All right,
bit.
Kathleen to 13.
Yep.
It's amazing how few targets that tends to have in most games, but
They errated it later, I'm pretty sure.
Target Kathleen takes 2. Like, this is oddly specific.
This is the loading ready run edition.
Oh, yeah.
So Prosh has 2 temporary +1/+0 until end of turn. So he's 7/5. You already have 13 Prosh damage on you. There's a number somewhere. 10.
10.
So a Prosh won't kill a Surge.
I am only at 10.
Oh,
But a Prosh won't kill a Surge.
Okay.
Prosh feels strongly that Surge needs to be kept alive as bait.
Kinda.
You can't kill me. Who else will touch pouch?
I'll pass.
Stomach after her. Even my stomach hated that joke.
Your stomach sounded disappointed.
Yeah, my stomach was like, Surge,
Stomach
no.
was really upset no one was going to touch Pouch.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass.
Honestly, that
Snake.
Kathleen's up. Can you get a snake? We drove through Iceland for like 2 weeks, and I don't think I ever heard that once.
My stomach or
Yeah.
pouch?
Well, we definitely did not talk about touching pouch either.
I'm going to play Teamer Ascendancy, which you can say to the tune of like a King Gizzard song.
Huh?
Never mind. Cut that.
EK, cut that.
yeah. EK.
If you like King Gizzard, you can say Teamer Ascendancy in the same cadence that they say Static Electricity from the song Static Electricity off LW, which is a real banger of an album.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody cares about this. Moving
That's
on,
okay.
I'm casting Teamer Ascendancy. Does anybody have any responses?
Sadness.
I die?
It says creatures I control have haste.
Sure does.
Whenever a creature you control with power 4 or greater enters, you may draw a card.
Oh my god.
I am going to, and then I have a trigger off Hammerhead Tyrant that says whenever you cast a spell, return up to one target non-land permanent. I'm going to return your Goblin Sharpshooter.
In response.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will sacrifice Snake to Prosh.
Yep.
Hit you.
Yep. So I take 3
Yes.
because you're paying for it.
Correct.
Goes
I will sacrifice. I can't do it. It's fine. Hissy Mancer to Prosh. Pay 2 more,
Kathleen to 7.
Yep.
and then buy Sharpshooter. Bounce.
Yes.
Cool.
I think we're both dead.
Oh, 100%.
You're at 24 still.
But I went out doing damage.
I was here too.
I'm at 24 still. Okay.
I'm going to play
So my best friend in the whole world.
Varix Bladewing. I'm just being.
You have another dragon.
I have
Are
another
we kicking
dragon.
it?
So that's a Lathis trigger that's going to come off, and I'm going to return something that costs 4 or less to its owner's hand.
My pouch. No, touch my pouch.
I don't want to touch your pouch.
Why are we on the couch pushing?
I'm gonna return. I'm gonna return one of your unblocked dragon spirits to your hand.
So serious. We're all breaking down while we lose.
God.
I'm also gonna pay the kicker on Varix Bladewing so I can get whatever his face is. Carix Bladewing, Varix's best friend, I assume.
They're roommates.
Yeah.
They're very happy.
And you get to draw 2 cards.
I get to draw 3 cards. No, wait.
2.
Well, wait. No, hold on. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters,
That one and that one and that one.
and then
That,
this one,
that doesn't make another 5 because it's non-token.
yeah, because it's non-token, but I will draw 3 cards.
Correct.
Where's the third one?
The other dragon from Lathis.
Enters.
3 dragons.
3 dragons
Sorry.
have entered.
I didn't know what the kicker did. So, yeah, I didn't know the kicker made a 3rd
We were
dragon.
too busy
Talking pouch.
Yeah, we were occupied with pouch talk.
I'm going to play a Rootbound Crag, because I haven't played a land for turn.
Incredible.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig. And then I'm going to declare attacks.
Good game.
2025 magic, baby!
Yeah. Your deck popped off.
I made so many dragons.
So let's talk about things that happened here. Your deck was scary and annoying.
Yep.
But I think Kathleen started going and there was no stopping her.
No.
Yep.
Like absolutely no stopping her. Thank goodness I returned to nature the reflections of Lajara, or else what would have even happened there?
We would have been done 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Even so, this is one of the fastest games we've ever had.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like despite being a 2014 deck, your deck did a lot
gang-
more.
the gang's
yeah,
all here. Yeah.
I'm honestly shocked at for a deck about dragons, how every time, 'cause a lot of games of Magic come down to flyers, right?
Yeah.
But like looking around in the dragon mirror and being like, I'm on the ground.
Look at all those dragons.
My wings were clipped.
Yeah. Was an interesting observation in the dragon matchup here,
I
right?
wanna know.
That's amazing. Kathleen, by way of victory, you get to sign off.
All right.
Yay.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us here on Elder Dragon Social Club. If you like what I do, don't forget to go to cardkingdom.com/LRR and use our affiliate code and say Loading Ready Run sent me button, please, because it lets them know that this is the kind of content that you want to see. And if you're thinking, my gosh, I like you so much, I want to support you in other commerce ways, good news. We have a Patreon at patreon.com/Loading Ready Run. You can buy Dragon Shield sleeves as well if you want to have the same squares of plastic I have, but slightly different because I haven't touched them already. So they're cleaner than the ones I have. You can go to Dragon Shield and use code LRMTG05 and get 5% off your order. And you can also go to store.loadingreadyrun.com
To get literally these ones.
to get literally these sleeves. That's it. That's the commerce. That's all of the sign off, right? I did it. That was my reward. Thanks everybody for joining us. Olivia, where can we find you if we just need more of your content?
I don't know why you'd want that, but you can find me on YouTube at either Commander at Home or Elder Dragon Hijinks, one I host with Brian Kibler, who is someone who plays Magic, I guess, noted Hearthstone streamer, and Ailey, who's another Magic friend and commentator and all that fun stuff. So you can find me there, and then there's social media, but I am trying to wean off of the brain poison, so just go to the YouTube sites.
I'm on Blue Sky.
Same. But still brain poison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it is a little better brain poison.
It's more palatable. It's tastier brain poison.
They sweetened it.
Yeah. With anyhow.
Pay attention. Thanks, Canada.
All right. Bye everybody.
Bye.